Good evening students, and we explained last time the rules, how we can differentiate, and the formula was very basic, and some of the other things that I am going to explain is I will teach you how to differentiate a function which is the function of two other functions. Something like we are having, just suppose, a function y1x plus y2x, okay, and this function is to be differentiated with respect to x. Then we will write like this: dy dx of y1x plus y2x. Then how we will differentiate this function? We will differentiate this function like we will have the multiplication of dy dx with this, plus we will have differentiation of this quantity. It means it will be dy dx of y1x plus dy dx of y2x. It simply means is this differentiation will be distributed over these two functions. It means here distribution over multiplication law will be applicable for differentiation. Okay, this is the rule. Now I am giving the example of this. The example of this will be, just suppose that we are to differentiate a quantity like e to the power x plus sin x. Okay, then here this function is the sum of two different functions of x. Then how we will differentiate this? We will have the differentiation of e to the power x with respect to x first, and then addition of, we will have differentiation of sin x with respect to x, and it will be written like this. It will be dy dx of e to the power x plus dy dx of sin x. Okay, now applying the formula of e to the power x and this, I will get differentiation of e to the power x with respect to x. It will be e to the power x plus differentiation of sin x with respect to x. It will be cos x, and this will be the answer of my question. Okay. Moreover, there are some other fundamental basic differentiation rule or differentiation formula that I am going to tell you here. Okay, I have mentioned two formulas, and other formulas are, formula number 3 is, if we are differentiating a function e to the power x. E to the power x means we read this exponential of x. Okay, then its differentiation will be e to the power x. Next formula is differentiation of ln x. Okay, it is important. This formula is important. Why? That I will explain you. And its formula will be 1 upon x. Differentiation of ln x will be with respect to x. It will be 1 upon x. Why it is important? Because in NCERT book you will find out that basically ln means, what is the ln means? Ln means is log base e. What we say ln is log base e equals to this much. It means this, basically this is called natural log. This is called natural log or natural logarithmic value. Okay. Then it is written in NCERT book in ln form. Okay, so you have not to, you need not to be confused this with anything else, but it is nothing but log base e. But more relevant and more important fact is that how this log value will be converted into base 10. Then important formula here is, if we are to convert log base e into log base 10, then you will have to multiply with 2.303. Okay, then it will be converted into log base 10. This is important relation between log base e and log base 10. It means basically we may write ln x is equals to 2.303 of log base 10 x. Okay, these two may be important for you for the conversion basically from natural log to log base 10. So it is important, just remember this. Next formula comes is formula number 5. It comes dy dx of sin x. Okay, the differentiation of sin x with respect to x will be cos x. Next formula comes differentiation of cos x. Okay, then it will be minus of sine x. Okay, these are the formulas, basic formula that you must remember when you are studying differentiation and you are solving any question relevant to differentiation in physics. Either it may be in 11th class or it may be in 12th class in physics syllabus. So these formulas at different stages will be used accordingly. Then you must practice over all these formulas and you must solve questions. Whichever problem you find it is difficult you to solve, you may mention that in the comment box in the video that I have uploaded on the YouTube, that I will just surely going to solve you that particular problem for you. Okay. Now we come to this rule again. In this particular rule, I earlier mentioned that if particularly we have to differentiate a function which is the function of addition of two functions, separate functions, then we will differentiate this whole function like this. Similarly, if instead of having addition sign, we are having negative sign in between these two functions, then accordingly here will also on the instead of positive sign, here we will also have negative sign, and similarly we will have negative sign throughout. Okay, it means basically is that this